Hi guys, welcome. If this is your first time here, it is Bold TV and hope to see you again. Happy International Women's Day to everybody. Alright guys, so in this channel I usually do book reviews and storytelling. Of course, I do mainly just the novels, children's books, and any other issues or stories that are reported in social media or in the news somewhere, and just bring it and we discuss it. But today I'm not gonna do any of that. It is International Women's Day, so happy International Women's Day to everybody. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of highlight of what is International Women's Day and why is it celebrated. And I know posting the video quite late is probably International Women's Day has already passed, but this is still a knowledge for someone that didn't know. It's just, we grow every day, we learn every day, and of course if I miss any point, feel free to leave it in the comment section. Okay, all right, so let's go. All right, International Women's Day, actually it was first celebrated in 1911 and by the women's suffrage movement. Suffrage means, just the right to vote. At one point, women were not allowed to vote. Not until 1929, women were not really considered. I think they were not considered human, or they are not considered full, they are not considered something till 1929. And for the longest time, of course, women were not allowed to vote. They were not allowed, of course, to work. Not until the First and Second World War, mainly Second World War, when they really needed the help of the women. But anyways, that's a story for another day. Let's stick to Women's Day. All right. So as I was saying, International Women's Day was first celebrated in 1911. And some of the countries that took part at the time were Germany, Denmark, Switzerland, and Austria. And of course, by 1917, that was after the Russian Revolution, celebrating Women's Day was official. But if you can actually remember, the earliest Women's Day was observed actually on February sometime. I think it was February 28, 1909 in New York. Okay, but I'll give you guys the detail another time. So today I just wanna go on as to why we are here. So by 1960s and 1970s, women's liberation movement actually became a platform, for women to, to talk about women issues, women concern, women's right, and also women's, work to be considered, to be taken seriously. So women liberation movement did a lot to stand as a platform for women to bring their concerns and discuss it and talk about it and whatnot. Okay, that was in 1960s and 70s. By 1975, the United Nations marked March 8 as the day to celebrate Women's Day. However, it was made official by 1977. That's when the United Nations General Assembly adopted a resolution, for member states to celebrate International Women's Day on March 8 of every year. And that's why you see that every year on March 8, International Women's Day is observed, is celebrated, and not only by United Nations, by different countries worldwide, by international women's organization or any women's organization, by government bodies. It's a day that commemorate how far women have come, but obviously there is still way to go. I remember when I was younger, actually in school, Women's Day back home, it is very serious actually. I don't think here, it was a little bit quiet, but back home they celebrate Women's Day. It's a big deal, and rightfully so, as it should. There are a lot of women that paved the way for other women, to where we are today. So it is very important to see where women are. And also every year, the United Nations, they do have like an action plan of things to look forward to, things to discuss, things for women to actually push for more. It's like 2023 is digital. This year they are talking about innovation and technology for gender equality. It is so true that even though half of the population of the world is women, women still don't have a lot of access to a lot of things as men, as far as technology. Even like in science, in math, women are still lagging behind in that department. So it is nice that in 2023, the action plan is innovation and technology for gender equality, which I've actually seen a lot of improvement on women, about women in that sector, but there is still a long way to go. And if you remember on 2022, the action plan, I don't know, why am I calling it action plan? But anyways, the action plan is gender equality today for a sustainable tomorrow. That was the action plan for 2022. And 2021 was women in leadership, achieving an eco future in a COVID-19 world. So that was what they used for 2021. And 2020, it was generation equality, realizing women's right. So that was 2020. 2019, think eco, build smart, innovate for change. Oh, I like the one for 2019. And then 2018, time is now. Rural and urban activists transforming women's lives. 2017, women in the changing world of work. Planet 50-50 by 2030. Oh, I like 2017. And then 2016, it was Planet 50-50 by 2030. Step it up for gender equality. Oh, I like this one. And then 2015, empowering women, empowering humanity. Oh, I like this one too. Picture it. So they are saying empowering women, empowering humanity. Picture it. 2014, equality for women is progress for all. Oh, wow, I like the one for 2014. And then 2013, a promise is a promise. Time for action to end violence against women. Oh, this one is highly required. Yeah, they should bring this one back. 2012, empower rural women, end poverty and hunger. Yeah, this one is very important. I remember, not exactly that, but I remember I think high school, after I finished high school, I wrote an essay on how to improve the situation of women on refugee camp, yeah. And I think, yeah, and I won a watch. I'll never forget, the United Nations gave me a watch. That was like the first thing, international award I was getting, so yeah. And so every year, the theme or the UN theme or the UN action plan for every year is something for women to work toward and also to push forward to. Anyways, guys, that is all I have for now. Happy Women's Day again. Sorry for the late upload, but I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.